chapter 2 is power system representation. How we can represent the power system network. In this chapter, we will learn how to draw the reactance and impedance diagram of the three-phase power system, calculate the per unit, PU per unit value of any quantity in the three-phase system, represent the model of generators, transformers, transmission lines, loads, motors, and so on by using the impedance diagram. Okay, and then we develop the per unit system to perform the steady state analysis. So basically, this chapter, we will learn how to analyze or how to calculate current, power, voltage in the power system network. Okay, so the outline of this chapter is single line diagram. So what is single line diagram? I will explain later. Reactance and impedance diagram, per unit system, component representation, steady state approach using per unit approach, balance fault, and short circuit capacity. This is what will be covered by this chapter, in this chapter. Okay. So we go to the first subtopic, single line diagram. What is the single line diagram? Single line diagram is the representation of the interconnections of power system components in the power system network. Okay. In power system, we have generator. This generator or generating station, and then we have transformer to step up the voltage, the transformer, and then we have another transformer, and then we have the load. This is basic power system network. So usually power is being generated up to 22 kilovolts voltage, and then we have to step the voltage up to certain level. And then we have transformer. We have to step up the voltage up to the certain level. Usually for the transmission line, this transmission, we use high voltage transmission system. Why we use high voltage transmission? We use HV. We use high voltage to reduce. One is power loss. 2, to reduce voltage drop. 3, reduce cable size. Reduce power loss, voltage drop, cable size, and hence finally to reduce the cost of the transmission system. That's why we use high voltage transmission. This is the purpose of using this transformer. Okay. This is a single line diagram. Actually, this is three phases. Our power system network is three phase. We have red, yellow, blue, and neutral line. This red, yellow, blue. And this three phase. This usually you have a neutral line. Okay. We have three phase network. So why we use three phase? Why we didn't use single phase, two phase, four phase, six phase, nine phase, and so on? Why? Because from the studies, okay, when they are generating the power by using single phase, we can increase the power. Let's say this is power P. This is phases. Let's say this is phases. Let's say this is one phase, two phase, three phase, four phase, five phase, six phases. Okay. When we generate power using single phase, okay, power can be increased. Double phase motor, power also increase. Three phase motor, power will increase. But for the four phase, the increment of the power that's being generated is not so much because of the saturated. That's why when we plot the graph, it becomes like this. Okay. So when we increase the phases to generate electric power, the power output from the generating station or the generator is not so much as compared to the complexity of the motor itself, okay, or the generator itself. That's why until now we are still using the three-phase system. This is cut off. So we use three-phase system for generating, transmitting, and distributing the power. Okay. So that's why we use three phase. And this is single phase representation. This we call it as single line diagram. We have generator, transformer, this one transmission line, this one another step down transformer, this one is the load, this one load. Okay, this is bus bar, this called as load. This is a single line diagram. Now we go, what is the advantage of using single line diagram? Okay, so single line diagram have some advantages. All three phases of the balance system by using only one line. Okay, only one line, one generator. Last time during my study, when I want to design the system, I have to use three generators to represent three phases. Okay, this is the system by using single line diagram. Most of the software now they have the capability to represent three phases by using single line diagram, single phase. This is single phase. So the equivalent circuit of components are replaced by their standard symbols. So for the generator, we can represent by these symbols. Transformer, some book use this symbols, some book use this type of symbols. Okay, these both are the transformers. Okay, and then what else? So we can simplify the three phases by using single phase, the simplicity. So the completion of the circuit through the neutral is omitted. Okay, let's say we have this circuit, same circuit. So we can omit the neutral line connection. We just draw like this single line diagram. We didn't have to draw the neutral line. That's why in power system, usually you will see the network will be represented by single line diagram like this. Don't have the neutral line. But when we want to convert this single line diagram into the impedance diagram, so it will become like this. So we have to have the neutral line. Okay, let's say something like this. Okay, this is generator, transformer, and so on. This is the neutral line. But in power system, single line diagram, we don't have to draw the neutral network. But we have to understand that actually they have the neutral line in this single line diagram. Okay, used as a one line diagram. So when they ask what is the one line diagram, one line diagram is the representation of three phase system by using the single phase of single line diagram like this. Okay. Okay. And this is a single line diagram. So this is the single line diagram components. Okay, if you look at this, actually for the transformer, usually we use two winding transformer. But when you study further or you do your project in the power system analysis subject or electrical power system subject, you will find out that the transformer have several windings. It's not only two windings. Sometimes they have 3 winding transformer, 4 winding transformer. Okay, this is the symbol for the transformer. Sometimes they use symbol like this. This is for 2 winding transformer. For 3 winding transformer, sometimes they have symbol like this. Okay, this 3 winding transformer. Okay, this one also 2 winding transformer by using circle like this. This symbol for the generator, and this one bus bar. Bus bar only a straight line like this. Let's say we have the generator. We interconnect one component to another component. Let's say we have this generator. To connect to the transformer, we have the panel. This panel called as a bus bar. We can connect to the one transformer or to another transformer or to another transmission line component. This we call as a bus bar. Usually this generator, we have bus bar. We have another component, and then we have another bus bar. This is bus 1, bus 2, and so on. So bus is the place that interconnect between two components. We call it as a bus bar. And then the symbol is like this. This is bus bar. Then transmission line. In power system, transmission line, okay, only use straight line like this. This straight line. Usually, if we look at the transmission line tower, okay, this transmission line tower, we have three-phase double circuit line like this. Hanging, a transmission line is hanging on the transmission line tower. Maybe you can see nearby the substation and so on. Now, this transmission line. So this transmission line cable can be represented by using the straight line like this. Only straight line. That's why when we have this generator, we have the transformer. This is the transmission line. Only the straight line. Z transmission line is equal to R plus resistance plus JSL. Resistance plus inductance. Okay. This value represent the length of the transmission line. If the value is high, that means that transmission line is long transmission line. It's longer. Okay. That's transmission line. And then this is delta connection. Usually this connection is near to the transformer lah. Okay, three-phase transformer, let's say delta to Y connections, Y to delta connection, and so on. This connection is delta connection. Another one is Y connection. Y is something like this. Then next is static load. This static load. Okay, load only used only shown by the arrow. Let's say this is the load connected to this line. This is bus bar, and then this is static load. We can draw the static load by using the arrow like this. So usually the power system engineer will know. If you draw the arrow like this is the load. Okay. And then what else? We have the current transformer, voltage transformer, capacitor, circuit breaker. Sometimes circuit breaker use this symbol. Sometimes use this symbol. They have two symbols for circuit breaker. This fuse, surge arrestor, and this one is switch, connect or disconnect. Okay, and this is the components or symbols of the components that will be used in order to draw the impedance diagram, and to draw the single line diagram. Okay. For example, this single line diagram of the power system network. We have the generator over here. And then after the generator, usually we have the substation to step up the voltage. This is step up transformer. To step up the voltage before we transmit this power from the generating station towards the load center, because usually the generation station is placed far from the load center. Okay, far from the load center. Then we have to transmit power through the long transmission line. That's why we use high voltage transmission. Okay, this one high voltage transmission. We have circuit breaker. This is transformer. This is bus coding. This is bus bar. Okay. Then we have the line coding. This bus. This one load transmission line. And then what else? The line connection with the neighbor. Okay, so this is the connection with the others network lah. Okay, this is example of single line diagram. When we talk about single line diagram, this is the single line diagram. This single line diagram can represent power system network. Let's say in Pekan substation. From Pekan substation toward the UMP. Let's say this is UMP. We can draw the single line diagram like this. Okay,